I don't think Doyin is strong enough to even represent level up. I don't think she will do. I don't think she will bring as much fire
as before.
The new season of Big Brother Naija started, and we are reeling with excitement from all the housemates that Big Brother brought back. Some of these housemates have scores to settle, some of them have previous perception of the show, and some of them have a huge fan base, you name it. On this first episode of Paul's Hot Takes, we're talking about all that we expect from this new season. We'll also be looking at the surprises from the opening night, as well as everything that we need to know about this new season, the twists, the turns, the surprises from Big Brother for our viewing pleasure. My name is Rachel Isaac, and you guys know how we do it on Pulse Hot Takes. We bring you our take regarding the ongoing Big Brother All Stars show, and we're going to be bringing it to you hot as e-day hot. I am never ever alone on this show. I always have guests who like to give their 2 cents about the show as well. And today I have a very good looking young lady and a very good looking young man. Yeah. Man in red.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very well.
So I'd like for you to introduce yourselves. I hope you don't mind. So I'll start with the lady because ladies first.
Okay, so my name is Christabel. I'm an interior designer and an esthetician, and I'm very excited to be here.
We're excited to have you, Christabel.
Thank you.
Great.
Young man.
My name is Dami. I'm a good guy. That's my profession. That's what I do for a living.
All right, Dami and Christabel, you know where we're here today.
Yeah.
We're talking about Big Brother All Stars, the season that we all have been waiting for. So let us talk about the housemates that you were most surprised to see. Let me start with you again.
Okay, I won't really say surprised. I'll just say I wasn't really expecting Whitemoney to be there. Doyin. I don't know why they're there. I really wasn't expecting Whitemoney to be there. I kind of figured that Mercy might go, but I don't see the need for the winners to be there.
Okay.
In my own opinion, I feel like All Stars are probably, excluding the winners, the top 5 of every season. That's what I would have expected.
Okay, and you, Dami?
Yeah, same. I mean, just taking a cue from her. I think the winners should not be. It's like giving them a second chance to win again. And I think the show should have been open to those who had the chance but didn't win. And I don't think a.k.a. should be in the house. With all due respect to her, I don't think she was a strong candidate at all. You know. Doyin also, if not for Adekunle, but Doyin shouldn't be in the house. Soma shouldn't be in the house. I mean, a number of them, but the organizers probably have their take, so why not?
Yeah. So you guys remembered when the names or the list leaked at some point, and then we start hearing that Mercy might make it back into the house. Yeah. I wasn't livid, but I was like, okay, why? Why are we having winners come compete again? Because really, imagine a.k.a. and you have a Mercy in the house and you have Kid Wire. Who do you think is going to win?
Obviously,
you already know who's going to win. So I was thinking, but then again,
Mercy.
as you said earlier, it's their game. However they choose to play it is perfect. So another thing that got Twitter buzzing on the opening night was how Christy O, one of the previous housemates, said that it's surprising to see people who said that they would never. Like, I remember vividly one of the housemates whose name I would not mention right now, saying that the show is too toxic. Yes, please mention her name.
Okay.
Mention that name.
Alex said she won't go back.
Oh,
a number of them actually.
A number of them.
Alex said she won't go back. I think Cee C at some point said she won't go back. It's just crazy to see. See, people cannot live up to their words. Again, if you say you're not going back, don't go back. Just stay at home. And it makes me feel like they're probably not as busy as we think they are. I mean, no shade, because if you're actually busy, see, now this is it, right? I'm not trying to throw shades, but the thing is, there are a number of people that have been to the show over the years, and it feels like some other persons are quite busier than the other persons, right? Because I'm seeing Mercy in the house. Yeah. Why are you in the house? Whitemoney came into the house with a guy Moscow. A man has a money bike in his house. Why are you in the house? What is happening? What's going on? So, I don't. For me, it feels like you're not jobless. It feels like you don't have something that is keeping you busy.
As much as you claim to have.
Because if you did, I don't think you would have time to be in the house for another 3 months. That's if you stay there for that long.
So another thing that got me laughing a lot on opening night was when someone said that Kid Wyatt obviously doesn't have a place, or he's not part of his father's will, because I'm wondering how a rich kid or what a rich kid will be doing in the house again, considering that the first time wasn't exactly favorable. Another thing that got me laughing on Twitter was when someone said, "So you mean to tell me that another Saturday night I'm going to have to watch
Kidwire dance?"
Because that guy cannot dance. Like if Big Brother were to say, "Okay, you have to be a good dancer to make it top 5," I'm sure Kid would just be like, "You know what? I pack my bags and I'm out of here." But it's really, really exciting to see them back again. Another thing that really got me excited about opening night's work, did you see the dresses?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the dresses,
talk about the dresses.
please. Let's talk about the dresses. What did you think of Mercy's dress?
Ladies first.
Why always ladies first?
I'm trying to be a gentleman.
Okay. So Mercy's dress, I feel she wanted to make a statement, and she did. They don't call her Queen of Highlights for nothing. I just feel like it was just a statement. That's all, just what she wanted to do. Yeah. So I didn't like it. I won't lie.
Oh, why didn't you like it?
I don't know. I felt like it was too much. But it's messy. So.
It was when she struggled to enter the house for me.
Yeah.
I was just like, so she went like, boom, door opens, and we're like, oh, Mercy. And then the next thing we're like, okay.
Even when she was coming in.
I was like,
even when she was coming on the stage.
Yeah, when she was coming on stage.
She was struggling
She had to struggle.
I was just like, okay. Moving on. And another dress that I liked was Alex's dress. It was so beautiful.
I mean, Alex is a very beautiful woman, and she's got a very, very glorified body. So, yeah, that's all I'll say for now.
This is the first thing you said with a smile today. Just so, in case you missed that, just so we all realize that he said that with a smile. Yeah. I like that.
The dress was beautiful. Very, very beautiful.
Okay, and what did you think of Alex's
dress? I liked it, but I wasn't really a fan of the yellow feathers on the dress. I felt like the dress would have looked better without the feathers.
Okay, so lastly on opening night, I liked Whitemoney's entrance. I thought the DJ came correct. The DJ, his head was there. Like, you could tell that, okay, I'm going to make a statement when Whitemoney comes. And then he did make a statement. And and so that should be that about their dresses. We're not here talking about their dresses and how they look. So let's talk about Biggie's selection. All the housemates. If you were to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, what would it be for you?
4.
4?
Yeah, 4.
Why?
Okay. Why 4?
Well, now this is it. I thought if you're bringing All Stars, you're bringing persons that probably gave some show, give a show during the auditions, right? So you're going from Seagull Bay to Double Wahala to Lockdown to whatever to the last one that happened. Yeah. So you're supposed to pick the guys that gave us highlights, right? From now, look at Seagull Bay. It was just Uriel and Soma.
Yeah.
Right?
Did Soma give us highlights?
Soma didn't give anything except the thing he did with Gifty. When it was kissing or whatever happened, I don't know what happened. That's the only thing that Soma did.
But then he didn't have enough time, so I mean.
Yeah. I think he was the first to leave the house.
Yeah.
Then.
Yearly eviction.
Euro was good with the diary session. I think she was the queen of the diary room. So I'm expecting that to happen again. But now she's more mature, so she might not even want to give that crying Euro again.
Yeah.
Right. Now go to Double Wahala. I like Cee C in the house. I like Alex in the house, but I wanted to see a guy from Double Wahala in the house.
Which guy would you have picked if you were Big Brother? Who would
it would have been nice to see Toby in the house, but I'm sure Toby's busy, like I said.
but wait, hold on. But just imagine a Toby and a Cee C and an Alex in the house.
Drama.
It would have been bloody.
It would have been good.
It would have been really bloody.
Entertaining.
That would have been something. But Toby is very busy. I don't even think that his wife would want him to be with his two in the house.
And yet, moving to Pepper them, I mean, Thatcher would have been great to see Thatcher in the house. I actually wanted to see disqualified housemates in the house. You know, the Beauties, the Thatcher as well. Obviously, they cannot be Thatcher.
And all.
Thatcher's like...
Yeah, because she kind of insinuated that on social media. She said that. So someone was like, oh, that'd be nice to see Thatcher. And then she was like, they don't want pay money. Prices went up. And I'm like, oh, God, this girl.
Yeah, but I like the Ike and Mercy thing.
Me too.
I think it's good for dynamics. I think it's just good for, Ike and Mercy in the house. I think it's good. But I'd love to see Thatcher in the house. And maybe Mike to sort of balance the I just got back thing with Kid Wire and maybe Mike, and maybe see some drama going on there. And maybe for Pepper them, then we have Lockdown. I think Laycon in the house would give it some balance. Because they all seem strong, all of them.
Yes.
You know the way we have it, where we see Brighto, where we see Tricky T, where we see this Fam Savvy. There's always a balance with the housemates, how they select them. They have the guys who they think are very powerful, and the ones who you think are the underdogs, and the ones who you think are not even powerful at all. So the likes of Brighto, I think Brighto in the house would have given me some little...
Isn't that what Princess is there for?
Nah, Princess was never in the house, as far as I was concerned. I don't think she's in the house ever.
Well, I mean, considering the guys she's in the house with, yeah.
What's she in the house with?
I mean, I'm saying
From
the
herself.
guys she's in the house with right now.
Maybe now.
Yeah.
I just feel
I'm thinking when
she's
I
not a
saw her, I
friend.
was like, okay, yeah, I know her face, but what season? And then we
I
saw
didn't
her
even
name
know who
Princess.
she
I'm
was.
like, okay, yeah.
What is she looking for in the other?
Because I'm just thinking, Big Brother, I see what you did there. So we already know the first two people to be evicted.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Princess and so Mark can still do 1 week.
I really want to
Because who
to
else
stay.
is Ilebaye is not going to leave now.
She's
They're
not.
going to explore that body. They're going to explore the body because all the other ladies, they are too big for all the guys in the house.
Yeah.
So before it gets heated, we are going to now see Ilebaye try to be sexy and sexy.
She's
Sexy is not
already
going to sell
started.
this season. She's sexy.
Yeah, she already started.
She's Gen Z and so I mean, not much to offer in terms of so
Yeah, and I think the last one is Level Up.
level up.
Yeah, I was hoping I would see Chi and Deji in the house. For some reason, I feel like they have some scores to settle. I don't think Doyin is strong enough to even represent Level Up because now this is what I'm saying. I'm seeing that these guys are representing the seasons, right? So it means Doyin and Adekunle and Ilebaye representing Level Up. I mean, we had a lot of people in Level Up. So why you bring in Adekunle is good. I feel like it's a good matchup for the guys in the house because there'll be some drama between himself and maybe Pere, some what's the word now? Some tussle, you know.
Yeah, power struggle.
Adekunle got the voice, Pere's got the look.
Pere's got the look.
Pere's got the the very scary, manly.
Oh yeah,
general
look.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of alpha males in quotes in the house, and the struggle will be there. Trying to sort out who's going to be this, and but I mean, generally, like I said, I think they try to reach out to a number of persons, but those ones couldn't come, and they had to just go with the selection they had. But it was not entirely bad, but for 410 is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I also think it's good to see Pere and Whitemoney in the house again. And just as you said earlier, I feel like Adekunle was brought back because he's one person who was misunderstood a lot in the house. And then now seeing him again in another light during the reunion just kind of did his thing. So I feel like this is the time for him to actually sell the Adekunle brand. Because it kind of reminds me of the first time Uti was in the Big Brother house.
Yeah.
Uti was the Uti that I saw the season he won when he came back for the All Stars season. It was very different from the Uti that we saw previously in the house. So just a lot of misunderstanding, and then he came back, did his thing, sold his game, sold his brand well because that platform he really leveraged on the platform, and he did good for his brand. So I feel like Adekunle is back to do the same thing that Uti went back to do then. Yeah. So for that reason. Fair. I feel like it's a fair play for him on this game. And you? Biggest selection?
Well, I'm going
on a scale of 1 to 10.
7.
Okay, why 7?
Yeah, 7 because there are a lot of people who are in the house now that I was very excited to see. I know some people might not agree. I'm excited to see Somadina because I feel like he didn't get enough time there. Although a lot of people are of the opinion that Somadina has nothing to offer on the show. He's just very hyper. But I guess we're going to see. I was also excited to see Angel.
Oh,
Angel.
yes.
Angel. It was good to see Angel.
I was really excited to see Angel. Who else was I excited to see? For the guy, Whitemoney. Well, we've already said that, so I'm not going to go back there. But
please go back because they were not here when you said it.
Well, I liked. Okay, so I don't know if anybody noticed that when Whitemoney walked in, a lot of the ladies didn't say hi to him.
Benita was like,
yes, and I love the fact that they're showing him that we don't really care, because I mean, you went on a podcast to go and say BBnaija girls sleep around everywhere, so yeah,
that one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you shouldn't say things when you come.
Say things because you don't know where
it's going to come back and bite you.
I mean, someone like me now, we're not popular, so we can say anything. When you're popular,
but yes. The internet never forgets.
Never.
Yeah, but that's it. Have I said anything wrong today? Have I said anything wrong today?
Oh yeah,
Don't worry, don't drag you.
Don't. So me, it's like me. I've sound so honorable.
I'm just okay. It's not more fun. I'm giving you 5.
Going to drag.
I'm giving you 5, so they don't drag 5.
No, but that's not the point. It's not the show. It's not when you come for the show that you're dragged. It's when you come for their fan, their housemates.
Nah, they'll be fine.
Their faves, their faves. That's when. So let's. We've talked about how we don't think it's fair for the winners to come back on the show because. You've won already. You already have that fan base. We know that there are people who are waiting that, okay, even if they don't like Whitemoney, we'll spend the money, must win. We know that Mercy's people, Because some people dropped out. Gist that I heard was some people dropped out when they found out that Lambo had already set this thing running. As she was entering the house, they had already put money aside that we are going to vote. Like, even if it's our last blood, we're going to vote. So I don't feel like it's fair. We already know these guys. Give these guys a fair chance to play. Like the Somas and the Lebayes and the who else? Princess.
Yeah.
The princess of the house. Yeah, like just make it easy for them to even get somewhere. So maybe I also feel like, so when Big Brother was talking about there was a twist that he mentioned about the jury. At some point, I was like, oh, so if truly we have the housemates, the winners come back, maybe they're going to make up the jury. Maybe at the end of the day, we'll find out that they're actually fake housemates, that were just there to judge people based on the fact that they won previously. But aside that, until Big Brother announces that twist, I really
think
don't
I have
know.
an idea of what the Big Brother meant by jury. I think they have
The eviction jury.
I think they have certain persons outside who would determine what will be put off for the possible eviction or even
Yeah, I know that. But I'm just saying that because there are only 2 winners on the show this year, I mean 2 very strong winners.
Yeah.
So it's not like people like, it's not like a Fina that you're like, because the competition no plenty, becoming is
It'd be
fine.
nice to even see Fina in the house.
No.
I disagree.
Why?
No. We already have Cee C in the house. No, we already have
After
Mercy
what
in
she
the house.
said
It's
on
not
Twitter.
about what they said. A lot
Like-
of people have said stuff. No, because she said it's a toxic show.
She said fuck Big Brother.
Oh, that's what she said.
She did.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're not here to say that about Big Brother. Yeah. So let's just see. I feel like somewhere in between Whitemoney and Mercy will be announced as, fake housemates that just came to get these guys to buckle up.
Hopefully.
Until Big Brother does that, let's just breathe. Okay, we're allowed to breathe. All right, so let's also now talk about the disqualified housemates I would have loved to see in the house, because I really thought that Beauty would have been given another chance, considering that she spent only 2 weeks and then she was brought back for the reunion. Because when she was brought back, I was like, oh, okay, so they're trying to make up, they're trying to leverage on the fact that a lot of people like this girl. She has a huge fan base now.
She does.
So I really looked forward to seeing her in the house. And I feel like it would be nice to know if they actually contacted her, if she was busy or something happened. What do you guys think?
I would have actually loved to see Beauty and Tasha as well. But I mean, people were saying that it wouldn't make sense to have disqualified housemates come back to, contest on the show. But I would have actually really loved to see Beauty there.
That's true though.
It's Biggie's games now.
Yeah,
Winners are on the show.
so anything can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Beauty would have been good to. Good to see Beauty back in the house.
I agree.
Yeah. I think it would have been good to see Beauty. I mean, I personally like Beauty. I think she was just not. Why are you looking?
No, my eyes just.
Oh,
moved
okay.
in that
So you
direction.
don't. Yeah. I think she wasn't given a fair chance to play
I think
the
so
game.
too.
Yeah, I think so too.
No.
So now let's talk about ships that we would love to see in the house. So Kid Raya was everywhere last night. Kid Raya felt like it was a strong. Like, are you here or are you there? You're with Cee C. You're with. I'm just like.
And he was always
said
he just kept feeding Doyin up and down.
Do you understand? Like, brother, what is it? Calm down. Like, really calm down. So do you guys foresee any ships in the house this season?
Oh no. To be honest, I don't.
I think it's something about Soma and Angel at the moment.
I've seen that a lot on
was seeing-
Twitter.
I was seeing that
Soma and
before I
Angel,
came.
yes.
Soma and Angel. But I'm not gonna be big on chips in the house. At
Me
this
neither.
stage, right? I mean, Fraud is married. Shay is married. Cross is there to have fun.
You're not thinking
Kid Wire
Cross
is just-
and Angel?
Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I think they're still having like a beef.
It's
I
so
don't
now
think
someone
it's
was.
gonna
I'm
happen.
hoping that they will make up.
So someone was
in this
saying
season, though.
something. We all know that Ike was acting the whole time with the drinking water thing and acting like he wasn't bothered. It must have thrown him off to see his ex in the
Mercy.
house. And if you notice, she even looked at him and she was going to say hi. She was like, "Oh my guys, all my boys and everything." So she was like, I don't know, but even if they will now end up saying it's for the game, I kind of see a reconciliation.
Between Ike and Mercy.
You'd be surprised. You see, old firewood, a quick catch fire. And it's just one small
I'm
thing,
not
we just go
expecting
and touch
that.
and rub her back like
Like,
that.
I'm not
no.
sure. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't think so.
'Cause
So they're
whatever-
going to be like that in the house, saying
I feel like
nothing to
I
each
feel
other.
it would just be normal, like nothing. Like I don't think there will be any big scene where they will be like, "Oh, I'm sorry for what happened."
Even if Ike would try, sorry to cut you
Yeah,
short.
sure.
Even if Ike would try, I don't think Mercy is going to give him that chance.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
I
they
don't
don't-
think. I
they
don't know. I'm
I
just
mean, Ike
saying.
even said
Outside the
that.
house.
Ike said the only lady was being herself. is Cee C. He said
Cee C has been herself.
he said the other ladies have been trying to form. So I don't think Ike is even interested. Well, maybe not Ike is interested or Mercy is. Like, I don't think that will happen. I think they just want to just chill. I don't think they are going to look to reconcile. If they want to do that, they should do it outside the house. The house is not a space for reconciliation.
The only reconciliation I even see happening is Angel and
Yeah.
Angel and Cross.
Why do I keep saying fraud?
Fraud is a
Sorry,
married man, by the way. Yeah.
Duh.
I saw the video
There
of
was
his wife.
a triple T person that was married one time,
Well,
and we know how that ended on the
Did
show.
you see the video of Fraud's pregnant wife?
Yeah,
Yes.
jumping and
Yes.
so excited.
So
I mean, I wanted to say something to that, but I think I'll just.
It reminds me of a certain triple T
Same,
person too, whose wife was. But that's not why we're here. So let's talk about Biggie's house, the new house. Up to standards or not?
I like the HOH lounge.
What? I can't hear you.
I like the HOH lounge.
Just that?
Oh, I also like the garden. I do.
Okay.
I do. Well, besides that,
I don't think I was wild or anything.
yeah, there was no that. It wasn't.
I think it was the regular thing, just the colors are more peaceful compared to the last set where they had level up, where they put some people in the house where
Oh god, the colors in the last set.
they had dangerous colors.
Yeah, especially the different levels.
Yeah, but the turquoise blue, the very light colors in the house now makes
The
it
subtle Barbie.
Yes.
Yeah. So it makes it look very friendly. So
That was another thing that I was just like, okay. Now small remain. I forgot where pink they were the show.
I know they have to ride on
It
every
was
wave.
it was like from Ebuka to the Housemates, their introductory videos, even the house. Like
Yeah,
it was
coming
shade
in.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It was the pink everywhere. Like I liked it. I mean, you can't fault them for wanting to go with the trend. But I mean, Big Brother is a really big brand. So I was wondering, unless maybe money has exchanged hands. But again, as I've said, it's not why we're here. So let's talk about the new features introduced to the show. So we mentioned earlier about the fact that you can discuss
Your nomination.
you can discuss the nomination. So imagine I nominate you and I come to you. So damn it, see, you be my guy. But wait to make me nominate you, because it was a big deal with Fam Savvy and what's this other guy? The really little man?
Brian.
No, not Elo Swags.
Swags.
Yes,
Elo
Elo
Swags.
Swags. Yeah, Elo Swags and Fam Savvy had a thing.
Yeah, Elo
Because
Swags.
according to them, we're in the room, on lockdown, and then we got into the house and you nominated me. I was so shocked when I found out that you nominated me. Do you understand? So this time around, I think that part is done, because you can literally come back to say, "Oh, I nominate you in case you go out." So they're free to nominate me. You nominate me. So what do you guys think about that, though?
Well, for that, I think I see a lot of alliances being formed, because obviously now you can come together and say, you know what? Because I feel, seeing that there are really strong contenders in the house, right, to give those other people a big chance. I see a lot of people coming together and be like, you know what, these guys are a big threat. Let's just take these guys out first, and then we can start playing the game. So I see a lot of that happening.
Okay, and you?
I think they are all big. I mean, regardless, however you look at it, most of them are verified on Instagram, so they're not even looking for a number of followers anymore. They just want to go there and have fun. To be honest, I think the ones that are there for the money are probably 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 compared to the rest.
Are you sure?
Honestly,
120 million.
Nah, I think it's 50 million in cash.
It's 120 million in cash. Ebuka said it yesterday.
Cash, right?
Yeah.
I mean, well, good luck to them, bro.
You honestly think that?
Good luck to them.
You honestly think that? So who are the 5 people? I'm just curious. Please, let's just.
That are not there for the. I don't think Kid Wire is there for the money.
Can't be too sure.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I don't think so.
I think Kid Wire is just vibes on Inshallah. I think it's just there.
Yeah, I mean, considering that I was even telling Cee C that okay, I'll give you this
walk out
money.
with me.
Yeah.
I also don't think the same for Mercy. I don't know. I don't think Mercy is really there to.
That's why I said earlier that they might just be fake housemates. They just paid them to go have fun.
But some people
get
think
out
she's
for a
there
while.
to prove a point, like, oh, I won it before, I can win it again.
No, I don't think she has time for that. I think she's too big
I mean,
for that.
maybe
white
surprised.
money. That would most likely be white money.
Yeah.
Yes, but
no, even white money. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I would
don't
actually
think-
expect it from Whitemoney.
from Whitemoney, right?
Yeah.
For him
know.
to go back to win the money.
Yeah, like, saying that, I wanted
Yeah,
if I can
want
win
before
again, I
can
would
come
expect
back
that from
to win.
Whitemoney.
Yeah, it would most likely say that. But to go back for the money, I feel like these guys have gone past that stage. Just like when I heard that, so there were rumors that Ike was going to host the show. Ike Osakiodiwa was going to host the show, and Ebuka would be one of the housemates. I said to someone, I was like, even if I don't know how much they're going to pay them, Ebuka would not be on that show for whatever reason.
No,
Because how would you guys flow? So it's just like them saying that
It's-
Big Brother is going to be
It can't.
on the
a
show with
housemate.
you in the house.
It can't even happen.
It won't
I mean,
work.
it's like 10 years from the very first BBnaija to when they started again with Cee C. And the guys there, even Katung that won. Nah, it can't happen.
Yeah,
It'll
and
be
then
so,
Kelvin.
Yeah, it'll be so. Nah.
It'll be very, very weird.
Yeah.
It'll be very weird. Yeah.
Weird.
So what do you guys also think of the eviction jury? I know we've touched on that a little bit. So I'm just thinking, so would it be like a selected few? Like, do they have like people that they've selected to say, oh,
I
these are
think
people
so.
that have watched the
I
show
think
over
so.
time, or would it be people from their company, or would it be housemates? Or
No, I think
I'm
it's
just
people
curious
that
to know.
are very unbiased. Because I think they're just like a normal jury is when you go to the court. Like there are people that don't know anything about what's going on. They're just regular people. So
Yeah.
I would expect that the organizers taking people that don't know
Anything
anything
about,
about
the
the
show.
show.
So
you
they
know,
just come
judging
into
them
base
based on their personalities or who
on
they
this
are in the
on
house.
this season.
So
Yes.
they probably will have to go to maybe some far north, far east or so, get people that don't watch the show and just put them on. I think it's fair. But if you're going to judge by people voting outside, I think we already know to a large extent the final five. If you're going to judge by people voting based on their fan base outside, we already know the guys that will probably be in the final five.
Yeah.
But if it wants to be fair, the jury makes sense. I like it. Yeah.
Well, how do you get, so it's a different thing, just as you said, mentioned the courts now. It's a different thing when you know nothing about these people. You're brought to come judge this case based on what you're hearing from everyone in the courthouse. But it's very different from a show where you have to sit in a house for 70 days. Because you have to be sure that you're judging this winner based on the fact that they have sense to actually defend this brand. They know what they're doing. So it's a different thing when it's just a case and you're coming, you can hear. Like so you're like, okay, I feel like this person committed this crime. I feel like this person didn't commit this crime. It's different from you because Big Brother is a 247 thing. So how do you judge? How are you unbiased at the end of the day? Because before you know, you go on social media and you hear people saying one or two things. Whether I like it or not, sometimes when our thoughts are made up of all of these different things that we see on social media. So how do you get people who are unbiased and can't be bought at the end of the day to actually make up this jury? I really want to know how Big Brother is going to come up. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
I do.
I really want to know how Big Brother is going to actually. I hope that as the show goes on, call us or let us know. Call us, as shareholders. Let us know how the jury would be made up or was made up and what the criteria for picking them are or were. Okay, so let's talk about grudges in the house. So we see my sister sent me something today and she was like, why is Alex laughing at Cece's jokes? She said, please, they are not friends. Please let her not lose guard because Cece can manipulate her. Before you know now, people now say, oh, both of them are a team. And then before you know, they're either voting for Cece or voting for. So let's be sure what they're doing. I don't want them to form any alliance or form any friendship in the house. So how long do you think that these guys would be able to coexist before all of these bad blood will start to soil again?
I'm giving them 2 weeks.
2
2 weeks
weeks,
might even be
that's
too
plenty.
much. 2 weeks might even be too much because yesterday Cece already started giving everybody warning. Enjoy this nice girl that you're seeing today because from tomorrow, if you try me, so I can already see.
Yeah, I saw the.
I can already see
attitude.
lots of buzz.
As soon as they walked in, she was friendly. So when Kid Wire came, she had the energy. Oh, so you came in before saying hi to me, everything. When Alex came, she was like, Alex was like, Cynthia and everything, and then they hugged.
And
then after a while, it was fake.
very fake.
After a while, she sat down and she was just like, what am I doing here with these children? Like you could tell. She didn't have to say anything, but she was just there like, that look, she's always squinting. She just scanning everybody.
With the lashes.
Observing.
So I'm just wondering how long they'll put up it. Even Venita, it looks like she's about to explode because if she faces Whitemoney, even Pere and Whitemoney.
I think that conversation, I think whatever Whitemoney said outside the house on the podcast, I think they will revisit it in the house.
Definitely.
They will definitely.
I think some ladies will. But I'm not expecting
Doyin
anyone
especially.
to hold grudges from things that have happened in the show before now. I think if they're fresh fights, it will make sense. But if Cee C and Alex are still not happy with each other, even after so many years, I don't think it makes any sense. If they're
But, I
gonna
mean, it's
fight
their
based
girls,
off,
yeah.
I mean, for me, if they're gonna fight based on anything that happened in the house, fresh, it makes sense to
But
me.
it will come up definitely.
Yeah, but then the fight that happened, they should have squashed the beef and just be friends again. But for Adekunle and Doyin, their own is still fresh. And Doyin mentioned categorically that she said she would never have anything to do with Adekunle again in the reunion. Remember that?
Yeah.
She was so straightforward with that response, and I mean I really hope she keeps to that. Because
see.
I mean it would be crazy to see herself and Adekunle maybe sharing a kiss or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, nothing is impossible.
What?
The person, Lizzie Chuangpam, I think was the first winner of the All Star, Big Brother Africa
Oh, okay.
All Star. I can't remember. Was it Big Kelvin Chuangpam?
Oh yeah, Kelvin. Yeah, no Kelvin. Yeah.
Lizzie, he had a girlfriend. He married Lizzie. Every time that he was on Lizzie's case, Lizzie was like, "I'll never have anything to do with you." They are married.
Today.
I hope they're still married though, because the way the world is going like this.
Well,
Yeah,
Doyin
they got this guy was. You think Saga was on Nini's case? Go and watch that edition. He was on this girl's case, begged and
Wow.
they are married, so never say never. So that's what I'm saying. Ike and Mercy, I might just see that class level does change, because the way Mercy came in yesterday.
How the level change?
Mercy is a bigger girl.
So Ike is not a big boy.
No, well,
Is that what you're trying to say?
okay, you know what? Just for my sanity, and just because I know people are going to drag me, I'm not going to say what I'm going to say, but we all see what we can see.
What can we see?
It's just like when Princess
what
walked
we
in
can
yesterday,
see.
we saw the difference. There was this level up. When Fraud came in, I was so excited.
Me
I was
too.
like, he looked nothing like the Fraud that was in the house
The only
crying
thing
up
that
and
happened
down.
before was he added weight. That's the only thing that happened before.
No, he made so much money.
Yeah, but he added like when you see him in the house, he added weight. That's what I'm saying.
So you're
That's
saying
the
that
only
it's just
difference.
weight.
No, of course he has money. Don't get me wrong. Okay, Fraud has money, but what I'm saying is, Fraud then and Fraud now. Look at them physically, right?
Okay, I was talking about
He added-
physical
physically.
appearance.
Don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm not talking about. I mean, he just added weight,
Mhm.
and the stomach, everything.
He's a rich man
He's
now.
married now.
He's a big man
He's
now.
eating good food
And I really
now.
don't want to see Fraud with anybody in there. I don't want to hear anything with Fraud and any other girl in the house.
No, Fraud is
Also with
married
Shay. Well, I mean, we hear the stories about my people in the house, and they go in the house and do stuff. So I really don't want to see that happen, because I see how joyful his wife was.
Yeah,
to
I
see
don't
him
even
in
think
the
he
house.
would.
Don't you think that was why Shay announced that he was married, because he cannot shout?
I think it's even good to announce, yeah. But still, some ladies, even after announcing, be like,
I
bro, that
remember
one's for your
Kes
pocket.
that
too.
year now.
Yeah.
Saul was just
Yes.
on his case. He's a married man.
Whether you're married
He's
or
a
not, they don't
man.
care. As long as you're in the house, you do what you're supposed to do in the house. So people don't. Some ladies are like that.
Who else also noticed that Whitemoney had fillers, his eyebrows? I found it very, I don't know. I found it was when he walked in and he said that nothing has changed, I just have more money or something. I was like, nah, you didn't talk about your eyebrows.
And he
Who
said
sits
one more
down
slice
Oh
and
yeah,
of
that's
bakery.
true.
Yeah, like who sits down and feels like, what man does that? What
Wow.
man?
Wow. So what are you trying to say? No, I want to get to what you're trying to say. What are
I'm
you
not
trying
trying
to
to say
say?
anything. No, I'm just
So are you
like,
saying men don't feel their brows? That's what you're saying.
no, do you know what it means to feel brows? So people go through this thing, like, say it's like a tattoo, it's like
Yeah.
a semi-permanent tattoo where you have to sit and literally go through that pain. It's like having an
2 to
actual
3
tattoo.
hours.
2 to 3 hours. So I'm thinking, what man has the time to sleep through that?
Obviously, Whitemoney.
I mean, if you have the money, why can't you do it? I mean, if you have the money,
It's not even a
I don't
money
think it's
thing.
about that.
and if you
not
have
a
the
money
time,
thing.
why can't you do it? Like, how long is it gonna take? It's gonna take 24 hours to fix
Like
that.
3 hours.
Uh-huh.
Like it's
You could do that in his leisure. Maybe he's sleeping and someone's just fixing it.
right.
Okay.
See, I'm fighting for
stuff.
white money, so as far as don't.
Okay,
They're
oh.
trying to
Come
do
for
their
me,
stuff.
bro.
Okay, oh.
They're still going
They'll
to
still
drag
drag you.
So me, I didn't see anything. I just feel like the money is whiter now, and it's good to know. It's beautiful to know.
Yeah.
We have not mentioned Neo in this conversation. That's another person that.
I mean, maybe
That
maybe
was-
maybe it would have been nice to see V in the house.
Did you also see her
Then the
reaction?
Neo and V thing would make sense.
What to
Yeah,
Then I know
discuss
her
Neo-
reaction.
on
So
Twitter.
I feel like the way both of them are going on social media, I feel like they are now both soft. They are not as hard-hearted as they were when the breakup first happened. So I just feel like it would have been a good time to have both of them in the house.
I was
'cause we
actually
need to know
expecting
what
to see
happened.
her.
Like we need
You
to know
think-
what happened.
No,
'Cause
I
I'm
don't
not-
think V is the sort to talk about her private life on a show like that. Neo, maybe. Benita, no. So because Venita would be the voice of reasoning, because Venita would not want him opening his mouth on the show like that.
So this family thing will happen where Venita will be like, "No, don't go there."
I see
Yeah,
it
it will
happening.
definitely happen.
Definitely.
It's going to even happen here. You see what's gonna, and they'll fall out eventually. You see what will happen.
Yeah, there's going to be
because there's going to be big sister, small younger brother. It's going to happen in the house, and
wow.
it's not going to end well. So let's talk about the some of the famous fights that happened on the show. So we've touched on Alex and Cee C, which happened as a result of Toby. And then we've talked about Cross and Angel. And I've talked about Doyin and Adekunle. Let's talk about Pere and Whitemoney. I don't know if you're allowed. I don't like violence, but I don't know if you're allowed to fight in the house. Just because of what Whitemoney said about ladies, I feel like Pere, because we know that Pere is maybe not there for the money. I feel like if someone should actually set Whitemoney straight. I'd like to see him turn red.
Well, I think that will happen, and I am picking out Venita to do that. I think Venita is about the most outspoken person amongst the ladies.
Cee C?
I don't think Cee C is as outspoken as Venita, to be honest. I think Venita is the kind of person that will come and say things or just talk.
Do we want someone who is outspoken or someone that can give us fire?
I don't think Cee C will give fire. Do you think Cee C will give fire?
I mean, she said she's, mature now. She's coming with Cee C 2.0, but I feel like she's still going to fight.
I don't think Cee C will do. I don't think she will bring as much fire
as before.
As before, look at what happened.
Okay,
as before, yes.
Now you're talking.
She didn't really do anything with Toby. She was just going back and forth.
She didn't do anything with Toby. Did she do something with Lulu?
What happened with Lulu?
Was
Lulu in
the first
in
strike that she got?
No, not Double Wahala. Double Wahala is...
No, it wasn't Double Wahala.
Lulu was Anto. Anto was...
No, Lulu was Cee C set.
Lulu was Cee C. They were paired together at the beginning.
Well, that's Anto and Nika.
You remember when she undid the thing and then he hits his private area and this guy almost lost his mind? Who remember?
No, I can't remember.
You guys don't remember the first strike that she got in the house? Was it the first strike? So they were paired together. Oh yes, it was. They were paired together and then had strings and everything. So when she moved her arms, the thing just went straight to his PP
generation,
and he almost lost it.
Yeah.
We never heard anything about him. Like, did he check with his doctors? Is everything okay down there? I mean, if everything wasn't okay, he probably would have
Lulu is fine. Lulu is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just asking because I care about him.
She's concerned.
I'm just concerned about him.
And this is how many years after you're concerned now?
Because I just remembered I had a lot of things I'm thinking of. I have my own persona problem. So it's just good. It's just good to know. So Whitemoney and Pere.
I think they're cool now. I think they hugged, and I think so the thing with bros is I don't think bros take it too hard too much compared to the ladies.
Really?
I think if ladies are fighting, and this is even beyond Big Brother, I think if ladies are actually not happy with each other, they could go on it for years. But I don't think it's the same for guys. I think guys would just. I think Pere and Whitemoney are cool. I don't think that would happen again. That might be so
until he enters the kitchen again.
I mean, it did yesterday.
No, like until it becomes a thing where he's the only one who wants to take charge of the kitchen.
No, I don't think
that's gonna happen.
Maybe when he becomes head of house and he says, "Okay, I'm gonna be in the kitchen," then he starts to delegate and be like, "You go there, you go." Then it might be a problem. But I don't think he would want to. Except he's just looking for drama. I don't think. Well, drama is good for the show, but I don't think
he looks like somebody.
I don't
that
think
likes
Pere even
drama.
has that time. Pere might want to act. Very good actor, by the way. So
very good actor.
He might want to put up some Tom Cruise, vibe. But I don't think the fight will be that serious anymore.
All right.
Maybe not Pere and Adekunle. I'm looking forward to seeing something happen. Yeah.
I already know who is going to win in the fight, so I'm not going to stress my pretty brain thinking about it. So do you guys think that Level Up housemates stand a chance against the other housemates?
No.
Considering
no.
Calm down.
They don't. They don't.
At all.
They don't.
Do you know why? I'm sure you know why I'm asking, because these guys just left the house. We've not missed them. Like we just went from that breaker with Big Brother Titans.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys left, and for like a few months we didn't see you, and then the next thing, boom,
You're
reunion
back.
here, and then the next thing, boom, you're in the house. So I'm just like, okay, let's miss you first. So the buzz around them, it's not there, but these other guys, we've not seen their faces. So we're just curious as to, we want to know how much they've grown, what they've been up to, what's happening in their lives, and why they are worth our votes. These other guys, you just got the votes now. So Adekunle coming back here for the fact that you're going to clear all of the misunderstandings that we have about you. apart from that, I really don't see.
I think it depends
anything
on
happening.
who from Level Up they brought into the house.
I was going to say that.
If they had
Yes.
brought who do you think would have stood a chance against a Mercy?
To be honest.
In the house,
an Alex or
and
a
Mercy
Cee C.
would have been. I think Cee C. For some
Mercy
reason, no, for
AK.
some reason.
is the nyash that is confusing you.
No, but Mercy also has a
That's what I'm saying, that you're comparing them against.
And I'm talking about characters. I think they have similar personalities in some type of way. Right?
Okay.
I think you could pick something from Mercy and see with Cee C, and pick something from Cee C and see with Mercy. Right.
Please, could you give us examples? Like, help my
I think the hustle spirit. I think they both have it.
Okay.
Right? And they're also good looking physically. I mean, Nengi was in the house, there maybe would have been some.
I really thought Nengi was going
Yeah.
to
So
come
3 of them,
back.
Nengi is busy actually.
light skin and
You're just
you know,
emphasizing on this busy
very
thing.
great body.
Yeah.
Like, so just look at, there's a pattern. Anytime he's talking about really endowed women,
He
there,
smiles
like,
a lot,
smiling and
relaxes.
lays back, like, your eye does. So I can see,
You can see
your
what? What do you
eyes.
see?
You can't see yourself.
I'm just trying to
I
answer
see
your question.
you. I
I'm
see
trying
you
to
as
answer
you're
your
seeing
question.
me.
All right, let's
Okay.
leave the ladies. Hermes.
Oh no,
I
think he
don't
would
know.
have.
I think Hermes would have been.
I want to see
I think
him
he
on
would
my
have been a
screen
strong
again.
person in the show.
I agree.
I
He
think
would have. He would have been on. Yeah, I'm just thinking.
because
I
Hermes is
thought
very
about him.
competitive, so it's going to be very the house games, everything.
That would have
You
been
know, it
interesting
would have
to
been.
watch.
To be honest with you, check the guys. Which of them are really competitive? All of them.
In the house right now.
Check them. We really and judge based off the past editions. Kid Wire doesn't even care. Man is
Neo?
just like, bro. Yeah, maybe
Neo, yes.
Yeah, Neo. Okay,
Neo,
that's
yes.
one.
That's one. Wait.
I don't
Not
think
Kid
Pere.
Wire.
I don't think Pere. would be-
Pere, of course.
Pere
There's Pere.
competitive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
now
yes.
you think Pere will be competitive now in the
Yes.
house?
Why
Oh
not?
yes.
Like, Pere will be following
Because
them
there's
to
no guy in the
drag also.
house. Because if you were to
I
pick
doubt.
one guy and one woman, one male and one female,
Mhm.
I'm very careful because now they are non-binary and everything. So one, he and she.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man and
him
woman.
and her. Man
Him
and
and
woman.
her.
Please,
Yeah.
man
No,
and
can't say
woman.
man,
Yeah.
no.
Who would you pick for a guy? Say pick one guy standing. Don't call the winners. We don't want to hear winners.
One guy standing.
Yes, say if you were to pick a last guy standing right now, who would it be?
I think I did.
Why?
Yeah. I think I did. And I think my reason is I think there's a lot more to Adekunle than we think we know or
Yeah.
we've seen.
Mhm.
I would really like to see him in his element a lot. I want to see that happen in the house. I want to see him stand up to people and not stand bullying. Because I feel like he's like the smallest in terms of the guys in the house.
Oh yes, he is.
Maybe body wise or even personality
He
wise.
has a big voice.
Yeah, but the voice, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there'll be some bullying, you know, like bro, you know. I mean, look at the other guys. Look at Pere, Whitemoney, Cross, Shay, Fraud.
Oh
all
yeah,
of them,
that's
yeah.
fraud.
Yeah,
And there's Shay.
you know. So I think for me, for some reason, sentiment. I think Adekunle. Yeah. But for the ladies, Uriel, she's a friend, so yeah.
Oh yeah, there's Uriel too.
I don't really know so much about you, real.
You don't know anything about Uriel?
Not so much.
Oh, really good cook. Really, her head is
Yeah,
there.
she's a
you know,
very-
like,
she's
I
an
heard she's
amazing
very smart. I know she's
cool-
very smart.
Cool babe.
Yeah, very cool.
Cooks well.
And she's
I
with
mean,
the
she's done
fitness
so
thing
well
now.
for herself.
Yeah.
She's really like worked on herself so much. I was going to work on her body, but those are two different things.
Yeah, she's
She's
working
worked
on
on
her
her.
also.
Like that's what I'm saying. Because when you say worked on her body, you just start to think that she
BB
went
and
and
Andrea.
had
No,
something fixed.
that's not what we meant. Nah,
That-
let's just correct that so people don't.
Exactly
Yeah,
why
before-
I said I was going to
before
say that, but
yeah.
then I had to correct myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's done well for herself. She's one of those people that I'll be proud to vote for anytime.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like even
Yeah.
if all she does in the house this time is sleep, well, I'll vote for her. Yeah,
She's
that good.
actually stayed relevant.
yeah,
Since
yes,
Sea Go
yes, yeah.
So this
Actually-
moment, she's actually stayed relevant.
Yeah, she's one of like my top 7 from all the
BB.
previous BB editions put together.
She stayed relevant.
There's Bisola, there's Toby,
Oh,
there's
Bisola.
Uriel, there's Ebuka, of course. Ebuka is Hall of Fame at this point. Ebuka is global at this point.
Do you know?
Yeah.
I think that you're gonna bring some more persons to the
I
house.
think so too. I was saying that earlier.
Yeah, I was thinking of it last night. Like,
I
who
think-
do you
I think
think
they
Big
need
Brother?
to
So
do
Big Brother will just come and say, oh, we're bringing more people into the house.
I think Elozona.
No.
I mean,
Elozona was on social media yesterday talking about how this new lineup is. Yeah, facade.
Oh, that's what he said?
Yeah, talking about how the new lineup is fire.
Fire.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's another person.
I think it would be in the house. Not because it fits whatever they're doing, but I think it would just. I think he's been very friendly with the house, with the team, with the organizers. So,
what do you think he would want to go back?
Of course.
Of course. Would want to go back. Absolutely, I think so. So if you guys were to take out one female, replace with someone else, one male, replace with someone else. So take out someone in the house right now, bring in someone else.
I'll take
male
out
and female.
I'll take out Lebaye.
And bring in who?
Nengi.
Nengi?
Yeah.
I don't think Nengi wants to come back. So let's not waste
yes.
this.
Okay, so let's not waste it. Okay,
Yes.
so V.
Absolutely. Take out Lebaye, bring back V.
Yeah.
And you?
I'll take out Shay. Yeah. I don't think Shay should be in the house.
Okay.
I'll take out Shay and I'll bring in
Hermes for the ladies for you.
Yeah, the ladies for me. I'll take out Princess.
Bring in.
I mean, just because I don't really know what Princess can do, that's why. I think Lebaye will be sultry and try to get all the guys' attention, or try to be that big. But I think Princess and I bring in Chi-Chi.
No, you really like
Of course,
Chi-Chi.
you bring Chi-Chi.
You really like Chi-Chi.
For
the guys.
Which guy would you bring back? Yes.
I would actually like to see Hermes come back. Yes, and Whitemoney can go. Drag me all you want. I said what I said. I said what I said.
So do you think that fans will start on a clean slate with these guys, or they'll continue to stand their faves? Why I say that is because so now it's hard because you in a particular season you were standing Mercy. And then another season you were standing Lebaye.
Yeah.
And then another season you were standing Angel. But all these guys are
now
together.
together.
So don't you think that you should just reshuffle and say, you know what, let's just now start all over?
Some people would not.
What would you do?
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Start over.
Start over.
It's a new game. Start
new
over.
dispensation.
Yes.
I don't think I will.
And you?
I think
you
I'll
hold on
start
to
over.
your.
I think I'll be loyal to wherever I've been standing. Yeah, because I mean, it's not really gonna change. It's like me liking David 1 minute and the other minute I'm like, David is not really it again. I think I've seen something in Whiskey that I like. If you're a stan, you're a stan. If you're loyal, you're loyal to the person. So loyal is in sense of even if the person is doing something wrong and you know that this person is wrong, is wrong.
You still
stand.
But in
the
this
person.
case now, we have Davido and a lot of other people that you've liked over the years. They're now competing against each other.
Davido will still be number one. Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, we'll just do it in terms like number. So I'll just do maybe Mercy 1.
Okay, that makes sense.
Someone 3, but number 1 is still number 1, and number 1 is wherever I stand in first.
All right. So we know. I know we've discussed earlier about how some people look very different. Yes, but have you seen any distinct anything that stands out in terms of their personalities so far? Like for me, I don't know for sure that Alex is exactly different from who she was. Alex has always been cool. Yeah. If Nengi had come to the house, so she stayed through to her personality from the house, from day one till the last day she left the house to the reunion show. She was classic. Yeah. If she had come back on the show, I'm sure she would have still given us the same thing. Yeah. It's not like Cee C who went and has come back to say that she's
upgraded.
A different. So Cee C went from growing on us and then she just did a boom and then she went on the reunion again and then we're just like, okay, like this woman, who are you? So I don't know that 7 years can make any difference. I already have my impressions of her. I hope to be corrected. So are there people that you've seen so far? I know it's only been less than 24 hours, maybe like a few hours. Are there any traits, anything you've seen to say, oh, this is quite different from what they gave us the first time?
I don't think I've noticed anything yet.
Yeah, I haven't noticed anything. I think it's pretty. I think now you would know the guys that they were actually going with the strategy when they were in this season. Because Cross said, I was watching this. Cross said, I just want to have fun. I don't even care about what's going to happen tomorrow. That as I am like this, if another show happens tomorrow, I'll still go for it. So, and that's Cross has been. Cross has just been, I just want to have fun,
One life.
live my life.
Make the
Oh yeah,
most
you
of
just
it.
have one life. So I've seen that for Cross. I've seen even Pere in his own thing. I don't think any of them is really. It just goes to show you that they were actually themselves when they were in their seasons. You know, until something happens. Like it's too early to say, but you know. Yeah.
Should Big Brother have a change of heart? I really would like to see Kemen, even if it's for 1 month, 4 weeks. Because I that was one person who, the way that guy left the show hurt me so much. It hurts me so much. I was like, what did he do? Because there's some people who did worse things and they were not evicted. They were not disqualified. Cee C did
True.
worse than Kemen did.
I
Yeah.
think the show
Yes.
got. I think the show, the show settled down as the seasons progressed.
Yeah.
So certain things that you get punished for in the first season, you probably would let it go in this
The next
level
season.
up. So yeah, Kemen was just an unfortunate situation.
And
to be honest.
then beauty happened again.
Yeah.
Then we're thinking Ebuka was supposed to be disqualified at some point. She
No,
wasn't
Erica's zone
disqualified.
was deserved. I think
Then
so.
beauty's zone.
Actually,
I think Erica's zone was.
Well,
well deserved.
beauty zone.
I don't think beauty zone was well deserved.
Exactly. I thought so too. So I'm thinking it's just been a lot of. So I'm like, I mean, again, it's Big Brother's game, and whatever Big Brother says. So still on whatever Big Brother says, are there twists that we're expecting to see? I've already mentioned that I would really. I have to be careful with this thing I want to say.
No, don't be careful. Just say.
No,
Just say.
I might as well just drop it. I feel like Whitemoney and Mercy are like fake housemates. I feel they're just there for
I
the
don't think they
buzz. So they're there to compete for this money with the other guys.
Yeah, I think they are. I think it's just too easy.
yes.
Yeah, it's too easy for Biggie to do that, and Biggie is known for not. It's too easy for them.
So what twist do you expect?
I think what would happen is they won't let them win. I think whatever it is, they'll look for a way not to let them win. I don't think Mercy or Whitemoney.
Then it's not fair. So
Well,
why
I
have
mean,
them in the house?
Well, that's the show. You don't know what's
Yes.
going on. But that's the show. They're in the house because they have drama, so they will bring drama. Not to exactly.
Do you think these guys know? So
Well,
is it now correct now for us to think that Tacha's insinuation that they
People were
couldn't
paid.
pay her?
Mm.
It's true. It's
I
true.
mean, yeah, because it sounds like, why would you take people out
Comfort zone.
of their busy schedule? I mean, I saw Alex.
favorite word
Alex was
today
saying a
is
lot
busy.
yesterday when they were talking about what they've been up to. Alex said, "Oh, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's
Yeah.
doing this, she's doing."
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I'm like,
Where do
you
you
have
have
all
the
these
time?
things, and you left
Yeah,
them.
so it would
No, but
actually
it's
make
just
sense.
like so. Now the thing is, these guys have managers, they have PAs, they have people that help with their schedules and
They
all.
have teams.
It's just like how very busy actors all over the world can make out time for 3 months to go on a film project. So I believe that they would have put it in their calendar that from July 23rd till this time I'm going to be on Big Brother. So just leave that window open. Like I'm not taking in any job. So you can be very busy and still have time to do Big Brother. So what if
Yeah,
it was a
she has a
paid
point
gig?
there.
You would have time for it. Even if it's
Yeah,
not
no,
a paid gig, you would
if it's
definitely have
paid,
time
if
for
it's
it.
paid, it makes sense to me if it's paid. But if it's not paid, because I understand that it was even on a short notice, so some of them were not called, or they were not giving like 2 months or 3 months notice. A lot
Those
of
were
them,
like the labor.
a lot of them go like a month notice, or
I mean, because
some
you can't
weeks
call
notice.
Mercy today. That's
You know.
Yes.
but it's not going to work.
You know, so but I mean, whichever way, I just feel like if you have something you're doing, you know, I don't think you'll be in that.
All right, so let's talk about our top 5. Let's predict top five for the season. Big Brother Naija All Stars season. Let me start with you. You think the team away?
yes.
Oh, let me start with myself. Top five up the top of my head right now. Whitemoney, Mercy, Alex. That's not fair. Cee C. I mean, it is what it is. Who would be the fifth person? Who'd be the fifth person? Fraud?
That's you, right?
Yes, it's so funny because these are guys that have said that we see them.
Mm.
Because this new guy is really. Okay, maybe. I think the Angel.
I actually have
Yeah, there's
Angel
a
on my
possibility.
Yeah,
list.
there's a
Yeah, well, I didn't even
possibility.
think
Maybe
about
I have
switch
Angel on my list.
Fraud for Angel.
Mm.
Who is Fraud again? Not her boyfriend.
The-
That's Cross. Good. So Fraud for Angel. Because I think Fraud at some point, his wife would be too tired to. And he would even want to go home to his
Go
wife.
home.
I feel like at some point you just get tired and
she's
just go
pregnant.
home.
She needs
Yeah.
him. Well, okay, let me just. Yeah.
So my top 5 would be Whitemoney, Angel, Cee C, Alex, and Who else did I call now? I mentioned Angel already.
Yeah, you were going to swap Angel for Fraud.
Okay, so that's my top 5. I don't know
Okay.
what name came out of my mouth, but yeah, top 5.
Just
Yeah,
go first.
so
No,
Christabel, you?
Okay, so my top 5, I have Cee C,
Mm-hmm.
I have Neo, I have Angel,
Mm-hmm.
I have maybe Alex, maybe Alex. So I said Cee C, Neo, Angel, Alex, and I think the last person for me would be Pere.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you, top 5?
Okay, Chichi.
Mercy.
I said Chichi.
Chichi and Nengi.
Chichi's not here.
Yeah,
I said
Nengi.
Chichi.
That's when they bring
Yeah.
her back, Nengi.
Sorry. Mercy,
Mm-hmm.
Mercy, Whitemoney, Mercy, Whitemoney, Angel.
Okay.
It looks like a lady's name to me. Mercy, Whitemoney, Angel. Cee C.
Mhm.
I don't see Alex there. Cee C and Adekunle. But I was gonna ask one question.
All right, please.
Yeah, so I see. I mean, and I want people to please understand what I'm saying and not take it out of context, right?
Okay.
So Fraud's wife is pregnant.
Okay.
Don't you think she needs him now, like more than ever?
Well, I mean, people go through pregnancies alone. She can survive. Her husband is there to make money for them and the baby. There's a lot that they can do with the money.
What if he doesn't make the money?
At least he tried.
Okay.
Because this will now open more doors.
sure they've
Because I
had
feel
their
like
discussions
there's a
and-
different level to this where there are things we didn't see the first time. So this time around, we're going to see would open him up to more brands, more
Yeah, more
endorsements,
opportunities.
definitely more opportunities. So it's gonna, if he doesn't get the money from
He's definitely
being the
going to get
winner, he's
something.
going to get it through the opportunities that this second season would offer him.
I mean,
open him up
I
to.
just think he would have gotten the opportunities even without going to that. I think Fraud is already a big brand in his own.
They're all big brands.
They are all big brands. I think Fraud has done very well for himself. I
Yeah.
think
They all
he's
have.
got a house, he's got cars, and I
Has
think
a
he's
club.
doing very, very well. So I'm not exactly sure what else the show wants to give him that would add to what he already has or
More
that he
money.
could get. You know, particularly if he doesn't win the show. And I'm like, if your wife is pregnant, I know they've had the conversation, but I
Yeah,
think
definitely.
to a large extent, I think she needs you now. And your wife might not be very big on, oh no, it's fine, you could go. You know, but then I think when your wife is pregnant, she needs you more than ever.
Are you
know?
married?
No.
Ladies, so this is a man who
No,
obviously
I'm
understands.
just-
Wait, don't
Wait,
spoil
no, wait.
it
I
now.
love finish.
Abi have girlfriends. I want to spoil the thing.
I'm married to Jesus, bro.
No, you're not seeing me that I'm not married to Jesus.
Jesus is
I'm
my-
Jesus baby. Jesus baby. I'm Jesus baby. I'm a Jesus. All right. So we've talked about our top 5 contestants, last 5 standing. Maybe, hopefully the predictions will come correct. Let's talk about the first person you think will be evicted from the show. We're just saying we're not wishing your favor any bad
Just
luck.
There you go now.
Doing okay. Are you?
I think Doyin would. I think there's a lot of gossip Doyin that we're waiting for. Yeah, Doyin would do a lot of gossip.
No, but a lot of people are a lot of people are like, what the hell is doing here? She should be the first person to go.
I think Doyin would be in the house.
I don't know if he's gonna be the first person to be evicted, but I hope Ike leaves first.
Why?
Because
I think you'll be shocked
I
to see
don't-
Somali
I don't-
first league.
Come
no,
on.
Soma is not going to leave so soon. Soma is not going to. With all the energy,
I think I'll tell you
he won
this.
a lot of fans from the first.
I think I'll tell you
night.
who's going to leave when I see the guys who are up for eviction.
Okay, yeah. So let's have this
I'll easily tell
conversation
you.
later. Yeah. All right. So it's been amazing having you guys on the show.
It's
Thank
been
you.
amazing.
Hopefully we
being
get
here.
to see you here again to do this again with us. And guys, that's how much we can take in today's episode of Paul's Hot Takes. It's been interesting. So if you agree or disagree with anything that we've said on the platform, do let us know in the comment section below at Pulse Nigeria 247 across all of our social media platforms. My name is Rachel Isaac. Do not forget that whatever you do, you should let the poor breathe. See you guys next time.
Bye.